Hello and welcome to Bites of Tech, the place where we share small bites of information to help your business and you be successful in the digital world. In this video, we're going to be discussing the Apple AirPods and some things that you may want to consider if you're thinking about purchasing them for yourself or for your employees. So the first thing you may want to consider is actually the alternatives to the Apple AirPods. So there's definitely different varieties of Bluetooth speakers or headphones that you can grab. So based on the availability and the pricing, I would definitely do my research and find out what are my alternatives that are available for me. That being said, let's get into the physical specs because that's the next item that you may want to consider. So the product is actually high quality and it's super lightweight. Each AirPod is only 0.14 ounces. It does come with the charging case as well as the lightning cable within the box. And I'll put a link in the description where you can actually find out all the specs. So my assumption was that they were going to fall out of my ear, but when I actually tested them out, they actually felt very secure, and then the audio quality was actually very impressive. The last physical item you may want to consider is actually the battery life. So if you've never had Bluetooth speakers, you do actually have to charge them. So in this case, you would charge the case and they last up to about 5 hours. So that's something you may want to consider. We've talked about the physical specifications. Let's get right into the pricing. The pricing is $159. Yes, you heard that correct, $159. To replace one AirPod or the battery charging case, it is $69. So as far as from a price point, that's something that you may want to consider is the price of this unit. So now that we've got the pricing out of the way, let's jump into the functionality and find out actually how do these actually work. So it's really simple, really easy to use. You open up the battery charging case and then the pairing option will pop up on the screen. From there, you just sync it up. It'll let you know how much charge is on each AirPod as well as the battery charging case. And then from there, you just go ahead and pop it into your ear. And what's cool is that number one, they feel great. And then if you take one out, you'll actually pause it. And then from there, you can just close the lid there and then it'll unpair. And then when you open up the lid, what it'll do is it'll give you the option again to pair it with that. So really simple to use, really easy to use as far as functionality wise. We've covered the physical specifications, we've covered the pricing, and we've just covered the functionality. So the last question, is this something that you would really like to purchase? And currently it's sold out in stores. Thanks so much for checking out the video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, feel free to share it with a friend or colleague. Do me a favor and swing by my website at www.digitaldom.com and connect with me on social using all the links below. And stay blessed.